Okay, so we are going to go look at one of the apartments at 1:30. The other one that I wanted to see, that I was going to see yesterday, is no longer on the market, I think, because it's not on Zillow, and my realtor hasn't been able to get a hold of the realtor. If this is their first time and you're like, what is this girl talking about? What is this video about? Pause this video and click the links below for the videos before it. But basically, long story short, to give you the spark notes, my name is Joy. I live in New York City. My rent went up, so I'm thinking that long term it would just make more sense to invest in a property. So this is a series where you are going to come with me to try to buy an apartment in New York City. In this video, we're gonna actually go look at apartments. I think they're gonna be spread out across a few days because so far today there's only one because the other ones were fully booked or I just couldn't get a hold of them. This one is going to be close by to where I currently live, and it's going to be like similar size. Actually, it's going to be very similar to my current apartment, so I am going to be heading there soon. And any other updates? Oh, I had another apartment I wanted to see, but then my agent just told me it's like, what do they call it? HC, hold on. He called it HDFC, so this means like your income can't surpass $43,000. I feel like New York just doesn't want me to win. You know, it's like either like these apartments are under someone who earns 40K, or you have to make millions of dollars to have this apartment, or you have to be like somewhere in the middle. Like, whatever happened to a free market? Sometimes I feel like a free market actually might be easier. Low-key. Also, should I wear my hair? I hate my hair right now. We're just gonna deal with it. You guys, I don't know if you can see this, but this little birdie nest has been out on this tree, I want to say since the summertime. And my dad always told me that if a bird sets up a freaking nest outside of your apartment, it means you have good energy. So low-key, I think I just have really good energy, and this is a really good sign. What do you guys think? One of my favorite things to do is literally to sit into this nook. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like a, what do they call it? It's like a mill window. I don't know, it's like Dutch. But it's big enough that my little ass cheeks can sit here. And I like just to look out this little window. It's so peaceful. It makes me so happy. I had to actually take down my fire escape stuff because either one of you guys in the comments ratted me out to my landlord because some haters were in my apartment and tour about it, or they just saw, but they made me take down the twinkle lights and they made me take down the grass pad. I think it's because my neighbor like went a little overboard with the fire escape. He had like a straight up picnic chair out there. He had plants. His doggy was sunbathing out there. He was out there treating it like it was a porch, as he should. But, you know, everyone's gotta ruin the fun times. So there's that. It's 19 degrees out. I don't know why I had the window open. But I just wanted to drop in here just to, you know, say this to anyone who, I don't know who, like, is interested in hearing this, but I just find it funny or just interesting that people think it's okay to just drop their opinions to me. And when I'm saying this, I'm mainly talking about my friends. Like, I don't understand, like, why people are so bothered by people who want to live in New York, or if they want to live in California or LA. Like, you do you. If you want to live in a big city, like, that's your decision. And I think everyone has different needs and goals and wants and interests and things that they like and need in their life, and that's them. But what I don't understand is, like, when I didn't ask for your opinion and you think it's okay to just say it, like, do you think I'm going to, like, have fun in this conversation or anything? Like, I just don't understand. So, for example, one of my friends was like, I just don't understand Or I could never live in your apartment. It is just so small. Okay, I am aware my apartment is small. It's a small apartment. I live in New York City, and on top of that, I live in like one of the neighborhoods where it's known that the apartments are very small because of how many people want to live in this area, and also because it's an older neighborhood, apartments are smaller. People were smaller back in the day. Like, what am I supposed to say back to that? Oh, that's so cute. Like, hella rude, actually. I think it is really rude. Like, I would never walk into someone's house and be like, your house is so small. Or, oh, I don't know, like, why you would buy that furniture. Like, no one asked you. Or, like, I don't know how you drive that car. Like, I would never go up to someone and be like, I don't know how you live in that neighborhood. Let's say they lived in, like, a neighborhood that was not a good neighborhood at all. You wouldn't go up to someone and be like, I don't know how you live in Compton. Like, I don't know how you live there. Like, don't you think you're gonna get shot all the time? So why do you feel like it's okay to turn the tables and criticize me for where I live? Like, I literally didn't ask for your opinion. I just don't understand that. Anyways, I thought that I would, like, throw that out there. Like, I don't mind if people troll in the comments on the internet about things that I do with my life, because that's expected, and I feel like people say whatever they want because they feel like they have like 10 bigger balls when they're behind a keyboard. But if you're like chilling with your friend, like, I would never be like, oh my god, I don't know how you live in like Wyoming. No one asked. No one fucking asked. So this is a reminder that if you're that person that's doing that, I would think about why you feel like it's necessary to say that. Or maybe I would look a little deeper inside yourself and think about, why do I think that's okay to say that? Or why am I saying that in the first place? Because, like, how is this contributing to a conversation? Is it contributing in a positive way, or is it more of like a selfish way? Just some guys. So I'm walking to the first apartment showing right now. It's not that far away. It's probably like 10 minutes from where my current apartment is. Oh my god, I wore sunscreen because it's really sunny out and I feel like it's getting in my eyes. I'm like crying. Oh my god, I'm crying because I got the apartment. Just kidding. All right, let's go. Okay, so I just left that open house and there was like a couple of people in there. The stairs took forever to climb up. It was on the 5th floor and there was a lot of light. It had really good views of the water. I'll show you guys clips over here. But there was some things that I just didn't really like about that apartment. Comment below what you think it was. Do you think it was location, the size, the design, or the lack of certain amenities?
A few moments later.
Okay, if you got the last one, that was definitely what my thing was. There was no washer and dryer, and I don't mind if there's no washer and dryer in the actual apartment because that's a luxury, but there wasn't even one in the basement. So I asked him, I was like, can I take the dishwasher out and put a washer and dryer in there? Because that could work, but it's an HOA building, co-op, so I would have to get it approved by them. So we'll find out in a little bit.
The next day.
All right, it's a few days later. Actually, it's the next day. We're going to the second apartment showing that had to reschedule. So hopefully this one's pretty good. Right through the grave. I am back from my showing. Okay guys, I have to tell you a funny story. So I'm walking to the listing and I'm on like one of the main avenues and these two boys are walking up. They're both very attractive. One's like very tall, but both are very cute. And I obviously look because I was like, they're very cute. One of them looks back at me and we legit make eye contact and I was like, oh God, blushing. I know wearing blush, but I was blushing. And I didn't think anything of it. I go on, I go to my listing, I go to my open house showing appointment. I walk in, and guess who is in the listing appointment as the listing agent? The guy that I made eye contact with on the street. Anyways, so I'm like, all right, Joy, be professional. So he's like telling me all about the unit and like everything about the apartment. And the whole time I'm just staring at him like, oh my God, that was the hot guy that like I totally make eye contact with and was staring with on the street. And like, this is like so awkward. And I know I probably should have like shoot my shot at that moment, but I'm so awkward. So I was just like, can I film like the apartment? So like I can like show it to like my mom. I don't tell them it's for YouTube because sometimes people are like, no, you're not allowed to. But yeah, he let me film. And I don't think I'm gonna want the apartment. The lighting is really bad in there. It's north facing, but it's just kind of dark. And the apartment's kind of like next to someone that I used to date, so that's really awkward too. And also there was no washer and dryer, but he did say that you would just need to get the HOA approval to put the washer and dryer in. And there's actually an area I think where I would like actually want to install it. She did put new appliances like a dishwasher and a microwave and like redid the kitchen. I didn't get to film the closet because like her stuff was still in it, the girl that lived there, but it's basically just like a long rowing closet. But yeah, it's like probably the size of my current space, maybe a little more. He said it was 300 square feet. I think he's lying. But mainly the lighting thing was like not the jam for me. The hallway was also really dark. And what else? Oh, he was like, just so you know, like this apartment, you cannot buy it with gifting. We're just trying to like find the right person. No one can co-sign. And I was like, sir, I'm buying my own apartment. Okay? We are strong, independent women in 2022. And that was my experience. So we're gonna keep looking for more apartments. Unfortunately, there's not that much inventory, but I am also either open to other areas or just like open to looking above my budget. I have found that like even if I went to like the next bracket for what my budget would be, sometimes, oh, it's so hot, the apartment is still kind of like the same payment after everything because every apartment has like different fees and stuff. So that's been my experience. Thanks for coming along. Hi guys, happy Sunday. Oh no, it's actually Saturday. It is Saturday, March 19th, and it's around 2 o'clock right now. I have a ton of showings for tomorrow that I'm gonna look at, but I also wanna get a video up for you guys because so you can see like what the options are right now. So there's an open house kind of close by me that starts soon. So I wanted to go over there, check it out, and then see what it actually looks like in person. It looks really scary on Zillow, so I have like not that high of expectations for this apartment at all. I am starting to wonder if I should just wait and save more money for a better apartment because I know what I would get is pretty small, But going back to what my goals are to start paying money towards a mortgage instead of paying it towards rent. And I can always rent out that property, given like I find a co-op that's pretty lenient. So let's check this one out. I hope you guys are doing really well and had a great St. Patrick's Day. I also realized that this week I celebrated my 1-year anniversary of being on TikTok. So if you found my YouTube channel from TikTok, please comment below TikTok so I know that. And if you haven't watched any of my TikTok videos, I am on there. It's a fun community on there, so check it out. I will put my handle over here, but let's go down to the open house. Okay, I got shots on my iPhone because I just felt weird like whipping out my camera in that showing. But it's as I expected, small. I think it's like half the size of my apartment, you guys. And my apartment's like 260 square feet, not including my actual bathroom. The lighting is so bad, it literally feels like a jail cell. I do not recommend anyone to ever be in that apartment. I know there's another one that's facing the other side, the front of the building, and I asked if she had the keys to see it, and she said no. But she did say that it's really easy to sublease that unit. She says that as long as a certain percentage of the building is not fully subletted, then they like don't really care about that building being subletted. But it's just interesting to see like what the options are in my area and for what they're worth. But it's definitely a no.
Other 2 co-ops.
So you don't have to be on the bottom floor to be here?
No,
Okay.
no. This is shared for the building.
Hey guys, I'm back at my apartment. I'm super exhausted. I feel like I've been walking around to open houses for 4 hours now. I had another showing in that apartment that was a loft, but I decided not to go just because I don't think I would want to move forward with something on the 2nd floor. And also that building, the floors are warped just like they are in my current apartment, and I don't really want to invest in something that has that type of foundation. These are all something I don't think I would move forward with. All of these apartments are good. I think it's like a starting point. I never want to make a decision just on the first few things that I see. There's actually a statistic that shows that people need to look at 30 to 60 homes before they make a final decision. But I'm exhausted. I want to literally just eat and drink water and just lay in my bed. But thank you so much for coming with me to look at apartments in New York. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already joined the family, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.